Okay. So I'm going to show you how to create a sign up genius and you could make this for like an event that's in person that you need people to volunteer for, or a donation drive if you want to see how many people are bringing things. Maybe just an event and you like a meeting and you want to see how many people are showing up. So really anything like that. So I'm going to share my screen. Um, share. So, like, you'll go to just Sign Up Genius, whoops, signupgenius.com, whatever, and you'll wanna log in, and if you don't already have an account, I'm pretty sure you'll need to make one, but even if they don't make you, it's a good idea because, like, it's nice to see all of your Sign Up Geniuses in one place and things like that. So and you'll want to make your account an email that, like, you can get emails to, respond to emails from, because when people sign up um, for events, like, then you get a notification. So I think that for me, I think that's really helpful to see, especially if we need a lot of volunteers. It's easy to see, "Oh, good, someone volunteered." So, yep, and as you can see, like, these are just it's easy to use. Like, these are all the Sign Up Geniuses I made. Like, they're 2 pages, 3 pages, I don't know. But, yeah, so like when you want to create a sign up, you'll go here. And the one that like we're making today is for the Sparkle Awards, which is like a real thing. Like we actually need to make this. So for the title, you'll want to put something whoops, that is actually like going to tell people what they're volunteering for, like not just something that doesn't even relate. And then it makes you select a group. So you'll need to put all these groups in like as you go. And you can do that with the plus sign. But since I've already made like a bunch, they're all here. So for this, since it's an RCS event, I want to put RCS. And then the category is volunteering, but there could also be like scheduling or fundraising that you might end up doing. And then you can just pick, these were already in here for me. So I'm going to put community. And then you'll want to select a theme and free. And so let's see. I um I already have an image that I'm gonna put in, so I just need like the back part of it to match. And I need one that actually shows a spot for an image. So let's see. I like this background. And then if you want to change the image, you click here. And I already have too many in here. So I'm gonna upload from my computer. And this is like their little logo. So sometimes, like if it's an event, I'll put the logo, or if it's like going to Hamlin Elementary to volunteer, I'll maybe put a picture of Hamlin. So, yep, this is just what I'm doing for here. And you could just do a different one. Like if you just want to put one with like an image that they already have, like that works. I'm just gonna put this because I didn't really see any that I liked. So, if you don't like it, you can always, like, change it. Like, I think I wanna change it more to black, maybe? So, like and you can click, like, it's easy to see. I don't like that. I think, we're just gonna go with that. That looks yeah, that's what I wanna use. And then, like, you'll want to put the description of the event right here. So, you click that little pencil and whoops, I'm gonna go to my email, which is where they sent the information to. So right here, um, uh, okay. I just went in and added that information, so you didn't need to watch me do that. So here's what I put in, like, again, I just clicked that little pencil and wrote it all in. So based on what they told me, like, so it's like awards put on by parents to honor people or to support students with special needs. And like, you don't need to go on and on and on, like, oh, this is this committee and this person and this and that. Like, it's not, no one wants to read that necessarily. But what is important to put here, like, I just put a general idea of what it is, and then what is important is this will be held outdoors at the Stony Creek Football Stadium. Oh, I spelled stadium wrong. Um, but yep, so you want to tell them where it is, and then, like, if there's any special things, like, for this event, like, we don't want people showing up in T-shirts and shorts or, like, ripped up sweatpants. Like, this one, you want them showing up, like, nicely, and if there are some events, like, maybe they would need to wear a dress or a skirt or like, collared shirt where we would write that there as well, but here, all they need is just kind of nice, a little bit nicer than normal. And then here, like the COVID information, which maybe you won't need next year, but like masks will be required, and Miss Seshon will be there to supervise. There'll be a health screener, so that's in case they're concerned about COVID. And then here, like there are many different tasks needed, so check them out, which we'll add in the next like screen of the Sign Up Genius, I guess. And like points gained from this will go towards your total for next year, which is an important thing to know to write because usually they'll just go towards this year, but since this year's kind of wrapping up at this point, we're going to count them for the 2021-2022 school year. And then again, like I just wrote down here, like it's special for so many people, which it is. It's like a very good event. So behave appropriately, respectfully. Like it's just a reminder that because here, like people will be offended if we're acting disrespectfully and yelling and being rude or anything, which they need to remember at all events, but this one is especially important. So save and continue. You want to hit that. So now they say sort by date, sort by slot, slots only, or single date. And for this, we just want to sort by date. That's usually what you'll end up doing. So this is on not the 8th, not the 15th, but the 22nd. So you'll click that, and then let me see, they want help from 3:15 to 4:15. So 3:15 to 4:15 p.m. And then location you'll want to add here too, which I don't think I have in here. Nope. So if you don't already have a location saved on your account, you'll want to hit the plus sign and you make up the name. So I'm going to make up Stony Creek High School Football Stadium. And then like normally I'll need to look up the address. So here it is, 6755 Sheldon Road. And it is Rochester Hills, Michigan, 48306. Oops, 6. Okay. Oh, country. Perfect. So we have that. And then available slot, we want to add an S there. And then, so then this is the important part that you want to make sure that you are getting right. So she says there will be parking lot and stadium and like volunteers at parking lot and stadium entrances, and they need 4 of those. So we'll call that, I don't know, you can think of what to call it. You don't need to write a ton of stuff. So we're going to say traffic directors. Whoops. And then you'll put the comment like help direct cars to where they need to go. And they want 4, so we're gonna say number 1 and 4, and on all dates, because there's just 1 date for this event. Like, if we wanted to have an event, if there was a certain event that was, like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe you wouldn't wanna select all dates, but for this one, you do. So you'll hit save and add another because we have, like, 4 different jobs that they want. And then this one says, "Help guests scan the QR code with COVID questions." So we'll say, "Health questionnaire assistant," and then help attendees fill out COVID questionnaire. And she said she wanted 4 of those. So we're gonna put 4 and all dates and save and add another. And let's see. So I am going to fill in the rest because I think you get the point by now. And then I'll start sharing again. So, okay. So let me show you. I just added like I added the health questionnaire that you guys saw, and then name tag distribution. And if there's no like, if it's obvious, like you don't need to write like because it says like title then help comment. Like if it's something that easy like name tag distribution, you don't need to write help distribute name tags. Like it's not necessary, and it'll just kind of confuse people if there's a lot of extra stuff going on. And then program distribution, again, no need for like big descriptions there. And then, so settings, you want to add the name, you want their email, you want to let them make a comment, but don't make it required because they may not have anything to say. And then for an in-person event like this, where you need to go somewhere and volunteer, you should check phone number and say required. Just if they don't show up, it's usually easier to get a hold of high schoolers if you could just call or text them. So, and then address, you don't need their address at all. And then I would also add a question, which I already have some saved, and I would say, "Are you an RHS Key Club member?" Because then you'll know just it's helpful for tracking, like tracking points or whatever. So, and then save and continue. And then I'll show you like this comes up and it gives you to publish or to save. So basically what we did was it was like, and then you also, I didn't mention this, but you want to bold important, like specific information, like where, when, what time, etc. So like outdoors at Stony Creek football, dress nicely, help from 3:15 to 4:15, and then you can leave or stay for the whole event. And then masks, all the COVID stuff, and then it shows date, time, location, and then that's just the stuff that we put in there. So publish. So now once it's published, you can copy the link, which is right here, and whatever you can do with it, like if you need to put it in meeting slides or send it to Outbeer Remind or like usually depending on the event, you'll probably want to send the link to the event coordinator. Like this would not be Miss Sishan, this would be, in this case, for example, it would be like Amy Kessler and Melissa Hoffman. You'd want to send it and be like, "Oh, like here's what we are sending out to our club members. Let us know if this is okay," or if you see any changes that need to be made, because you always want to let them know what's going on. You don't want to leave them guessing on whether they'll have volunteers or what is going on. So yeah, so there's the link, and then we can see we have to go. Of course, it's gonna be on the next page, probably. Yep. Like I'm just showing you here, it will show up on your account. So like let's say you're looking, you're like, "Oh, let's see how many people signed up." You could just click on it, and if someone were to sign up, it would say it right here. So yeah. Hopefully that helps you know how to make a sign up genius.